Have you ever loved someone so deeply that the silence between you felt louder than any scream? It starts quietly. A missed good morning text, a delayed reply, a conversation that trails off into nothing. It's like drowning, but there's no thrashing. No panic, just silence. A heavy, suffocating silence that rounds your chest and whispers, "This is not what love is supposed to feel like." You remember the warmth? You remember the way they used to look at you like you were the only one in the room. Shouldn't I just let it go? But love shouldn't feel like holding your breath. It shouldn't feel like a constant performance. You're not an acrobat. Love shouldn't feel like a battlefield where you rescoring points based on who can stay quiet the longest. But now, you're just background noise in a world they've turned away from. And sometimes walking away from the quiet is the loudest, most powerful thing you can do. Because silence can't erase what you deserve, what you've already experienced, the love that still echoes within you. Like this video, if you've ever felt unheard in love, comment below and share your story because your voice might be what someone else needs to hear. Share this with someone who needs to know they're not alone. And subscribe for more raw, real stories that speak the truths we're all feeling. You deserve to be heard. Always don't let anyone, not even yourself, convince you that silence is golden. Silence isn't the absence of tension. It's the worst kind of tension. It's the heavy, suffocating pressure that steals your voice, your peace, your joy, and that's the cruel part. When love lingers, but the connection is already gone. You can choose to pick up the pieces of your shattered heart and find your voice again. You can choose to rewrite your story. So if you're drowning in silence, reach out. Let someone pull you out, bring you up to the surface where the air is fresh, where the sun shines, where you can breathe again. Because you deserve more than silent love. You deserve a love that speaks your name, that sings your song, that dances to the rhythm of your heart. Don't settle for less. And suddenly you read talking more to the echo of your thoughts than to the person you once called home. You try to hold on. You convince yourself maybe they're just busy. Maybe it's just a phase. You're going through the motions, speaking the lines, but your soul is on mute. You deserve conversations that don't feel like a battlefield. A presence that doesn't feel like absence. A love that speaks clearly, boldly, and often. When the silence stretches on, it's like a tightrope walk between hope and despair. One step forward, two steps back. You question everything. Was I not enough? Did I say or do something wrong? You dissect every interaction, searching for a reason, a sign, anything to explain the sudden hush. But the only answer that echoes back is the deafening silence of their withdrawal. In this silent treatment, you're trapped in a labyrinth of longing. You search for a way out, but every path leads back to the same suffocating silence. You're in the same room, yet worlds apart. You're bound by the wreckage of what once was, by the ghost of love past. But love, real love, doesn't vanish without a sound. And yet, here you are, still holding space for someone who forgot how to make you feel seen. You find yourself in the awkward silence of an empty room. The air is thick with unspoken words, with questions left unanswered, with apologies that never came. You're surrounded by the ghosts of memories, by the echoes of laughter that used to fill these spaces. But now all you hear is the beating of your own heart, a relentless drum solo in the orchestra of your pain. It's the silence that screams the loudest. You feel invisible, your touch no longer registers. Your presence is a blur, but here's the truth. You deserve more than silent love. And then the doubt creeps in. Am I overreacting? Is it really that bad? If you're in that silence right now, know this, you're not alone. You didn't choose the silence, but you can choose to walk out of it. If this touched something deep inside you, don't keep it in the dark.